For Grohe, it's a natural progression, I guess, moving into ceramics, particularly in Asia. Where we are today, we're in Singapore, of course, but in Asia in general, the way consumers are specifying products tend to be together with the ceramics. So for us, it's been a long time coming, let's say, but it seems to be, let's say, a very rational move to bring these two things together. Our approach to the ceramics, I guess, is like everything else that we do, the same with products. The first thing, it comes with an insight, and of course I'll talk a bit through the ceramics later, but the ceramics are really born, each of the ceramic collections are born from a simple insight, whether that be how you sit or position yourself on the WC and it's like a piece of furniture so you're very comfortable, or the bathtubs that we've even looked at, how people with long hair can relax in different ways. So each of the ceramics has an innovative, I would say, twist, let's say, and we call that really a reason for being, and that's how we approach everything we do, from faucets to ceramics. It's the same kind of consumer insight driven process. Like with all of our collections, what my intention is really, we're trying to create stuff that when consumers use the product, they're really, it creates a different experience. So it takes them on a journey, or in this case, when they sit inside a bathtub, some of the things that we've done are very, very clever. I would say very, very subtle. The way you rest your arms on the side of our large cylindrical bathtub, you know, to the way you rest your head on the back, you know, kind of very simple, insight driven. But I guess consumers can expect us to take care of some of the problems they have today with their existing ceramics, and then, let's say, to represent, let's say, our products in a different way that solves some of the problems that even perhaps they weren't aware of, if you like. Well, I guess the bathroom's transitioned from a very rational space now to a more emotional space, and obviously we're all living busy lives, working harder, longer hours. So the bathroom offers really a sanctuary. We call this concept spa, or home spa, and that's really the role of the bathroom in the future, I guess. It's going to be, you know, it's the only room in the home with a lock on the door. It's really a true personal sanctuary, and you'll be able to get away from your busy day and just relax and have some personal time. Oh, we hope so. I mean, what we have to do, of course, I can't work with my team on current trends because we're working on longer cycles. So if I were to observe, let's say, the trends of today and bring them into a product range, our product ranges take anything from 9 months to 2 years. So of course they would be out of trend by the time they come in. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to focus on long-term societal trends or real insights which don't age, let's say. Aesthetically, if we think in aesthetics, the products, hopefully, the way they've been created, they shouldn't become obsolete very quickly because of their simple geometric nature. We're working on projects 2 to 5 years ahead, so obviously it's always tricky to share what you're working on. Obviously we can't do that, but you'll see more and more products coming from us which really enhance the experience. The ceramics were really a logical progression for us because I see ceramics not as a bathtub or a sink, it's furniture. So furniture for the bathroom was a logical, I would say, progression for us. And you're going to see more digital coming from us, I guess, more features which are really focused on making people's everyday lives simpler, easier, and more things coming in the way of transforming a bathroom from a rational space to an emotional space, and this concept of spa. Impossible to answer that question for me. How have they evolved? I mean, the world is round and trends are cyclical, let's say, so things come and go, and I think it's all about the context and the relevance of the people like myself right now, designers, architects, whoever, how they, let's say, interface with what's going on, what they pull from potentially the trends that are happening. So how have trends evolved? I mean, trends, it's very difficult to put your hand on things, but I guess there are bigger trends. I guess this concept of people expecting, in our field at least, this concept of people having more bathrooms. That's a huge trend for us, of course. We call it a lifestyle multiplier. You know, perhaps in the 1920s, people didn't even have toilets in their houses, or if they were very lucky, they had one toilet or bathroom in their home. now in many apartments and flats and houses, you have almost a bathroom for every room. So there are some trends, I guess, multiplying trends, lifestyle multiplying trends, but with regards to aesthetic trends, we try to look more at, let's say, what's happening with society than we do individual colour, material, those kind of trends. We just launched a new range actually called Grandera, which was really interesting. We wanted to create a global range, of course, as many companies do, but we wanted it to be locally relevant. So we've really started from the beginning with that concept, and so we created lots of small details where you can interchange materials. So for example, when we did our market research globally, in Asia for example, there was a preference for the gold detail product. In Europe we had the chrome, complete chrome product, and in America for example we had a full finished brushed kind of nickel look, if you like. And I guess those materials, they give the product a local flair and they make it locally relevant. I guess our approach to things, I mean, first of all for Grohe we have an in-house design team, so I guess that makes us quite unique. Now, having an in-house design team where we focus, let's say, in this kind of space makes us real experts. And the way the in-house design team, I think, collaborate with the marketeers in our company, the engineers, and the sales team means we get lots of information that we can really interject and bring into products. And I think, and that makes us quite unique, I think, and it gives us a really rich process. You know, the way we all work together, I would say, very seamlessly. And for a designer, it's a real pleasure because the information I'm getting from the sales teams and the marketing teams really help us to create better products. So that's what I guess is quite unique about us. Coffee machine, I guess. Coffee machine and yeah, coffee machine and some place to play music, and I guess that's it. My children, of course, and my wife. I probably should add. Grohe is the founding partner, so we saw the potential in this event then, and this is the 6th year. And for me, it's so interesting. It's a rich source of inspiration for myself and my team. You know, interfacing with architects, discussing what's happening in architecture and interior design, different trends, different things which are coming. And that's why every year is different. Every year, I always leave here really inspired and, you know, with lots of ideas, and it directly affects what we produce in the next year or so. So it's a very important time for us. It's a great festival, I guess, and that's why we started. We were the founding sponsors, and we're going to keep this going in the future.